Hi everybody, PlanetWalls here. I'm coming to you live for Classic League 2012-2013 Qualifier Tournament number 4, Round 6, in which I am playing against Dark Leaves, who is playing a Dredge deck that I believe I will have difficulty beating. The reason for that is that not only does he have the standard Dredge fare, but he's also capable of casting spells in his deck designed to deal with artifacts, which are my only way of stopping his deck in the main, and one of only a couple ways of stopping it after boarding. So these 3 Nature's Claims and these 2 Ingatures, they're going to be a problem. Real quick, in case you're unfamiliar with the deck, essentially he mills cards from his... Excuse me. Sorry, my wife and friend are currently making a lot of noise and being distracting.
But he's rating the looks of women on OkCupid.
Okay, they're just participating in institutionalized cultural misogyny on a small scale, notably.
You're leaving no room for below 1 star.
What?
You're rating everybody 1 star.
Everybody's getting 1s? No, you can't do that. When you're rating people, should someone do such a task, you rate people in such a way to give yourself a little bit more room, because there is always someone uglier.
I give plenty of people 1s. I give like 3 people.
Do you ever give anybody a 10? I never give anyone a 10. Oh, it's out of 5?
I just gave like 3
Never
people
mind.
in a row 4 stars.
Out of 5, you can go 1s.
I just gave like 1 fat person, 1 like person who has like a 30% match with me, and 1 person with terrible pictures 1 star.
All Magic players. Anyway, so I'm playing against Dredge. The way it works is you'll see when he kills me. It's gonna kind of be exciting. I've had Dredge matches in the past if you want to watch them. But anyway, we're going to get started here in a minute. Again, I'm playing like 4-color wizards, mainly 2-color, but I got some Yixlid jailers out of the board. We'll talk about it in a second. I'll get this match started right away. All right, we are back, and the match is about to start. There's going to be a peanut gallery in this one talking about other random stuff. So we are definitely... Do we want to go on the play or the draw? We probably want to go on the play, no matter what. If this were Legacy Dredge, we wouldn't have to worry about Bazaar. Yes, we'd like to play first. Okay, so this Trinket Mage is interesting because it can get us... Wow, why do we have 2 Caracas? This is horrible, actually. So we can counter 1 spell, and we have no way of dealing with the Bazaar until turn 4, probably. What can the Revoker name? The Revoker can name... Serum Powder, which sucks. It can name Fate Stitcher. It can name the Regeneration Golgari Grave Troll. God, my wife and our friend are just talking about women's attractiveness. This is disturbing. Anyway, we're going to mulligan this because I don't think I can win with this hand.
I could just make random annoying noises.
Wow, this hand sucks even more.
She could learn Settlers if she likes all those games.
So this one I still have a counter spell, but I also have a Trinket Mage. I just have 1 land on the play. My opponent takes a Serum Powder mulligan. So he loses a Bridge and a Dread Return and Icarid, Narcomoeba. All that's actually good. So he mulligans again. Do we mulligan again here? I think we have to. Okay, and we mull into a 0 land. I think this is like almost all the same cards. That's pretty phenomenal. So we're mulliganing again. This is better than some other things. So you'll get to see how this works poorly. Okay, so he leads off with a Bazaar. This is exactly what we don't want to happen. I'm probably going to name Dread Return with this Meddling Mage, and shockingly, I will be able to cast it. I think I didn't take enough of a dairy pill earlier, and the result is that I feel like I'm going to have explosive diarrhea right now. Okay, so what do we want to name here? What spells are castable? Cabal Therapy is castable. And Dread Return is castable. And then there are Nature's Claims and Ingatures that are castable. I'm going to name Dread Return because I think that poses biggest problem for him. Okay. So this hopefully cuts out a win condition from him for a while, but he can still get a bridge into the graveyard and then do horrible things to me. So the way this is going to work, if you aren't familiar with the way his deck works, is he puts dredgers in the graveyard, and then on his turn he's going to put 1,000,000 cards into his graveyard using the dredge mechanic, and from there cast all sorts of stuff. He'll probably get Narcomoebas and be able to cast Cabal therapies and stuff. Okay, so there's going to be one Narcomoeba that comes out, and he has 2 Cabal therapies in the graveyard, so he can sacrifice creatures. He also has a bridge from below, so he can put tokens into play. At this point, what can we do? This is always so difficult to play against. He's got 5 cards in hand.
Why does she dress in costume so much?
I hope you guys heard that. My wife just refers to somebody online and says, why does she dress in costume so much? Now a Bloodghast is going to come back, which at least can't block.
Let's favor that bitch.
Seriously?
And he's got 2 bridge from below in the graveyard, so that makes 2 2/2s. Okay, so what does he name? All I know is that both my Pride Mages are going to die here. I guess I should have named Cabal Therapy with Meddling Mage.
That one. Kid glasses like.
Those are dumb. I had glasses like this.
No.
Like this. Like that.
Yeah. Get those.
That'd be the dumbest ones. Like
Why are they so?
they should just name this pair of glasses birth control.
They're so in right now, though.
No, they're not.
My wife claims she knows what's in.
Those 80s glasses at the bar.
Yeah. Okay. So there goes the next Cabal Therapy, and now we're going to lose our entire hand. This is basically what happens in Dredge. I hope you guys can see what's going on here.
She's from Chicago. No, Chicago favorites. No idea what she look like.
Man, mulliganing to 4 sucks. So we need to rip something really good off the top of our deck that costs 2 mana. He's got another Cabal Therapy in there. Would you want me to comment on this? Don't touch the keyboard, though. That would be a disaster. I'm getting the finger from my friend. Now he's touching me in the face with it. Alright.
That's a 1.
That's a 1, my wife says.
Whoa, look at that forehead. It's like a 5-finger forehead.
It's crazy.
Oh, she's cute.
That forehead is crazy. I don't even know what they're looking at, unfortunately. What do I name here?
Blondes, but she's a 24 or 94% match. I mean, she's not a horrible person. You're 89%. You might be an awesome.
What do I name here? So my options are Fate Stitcher or Serum Powder. Or Grave Troll.
Blonde lady. How would I ever...
Yeah, we'll go ahead and name Fate Stitcher.
She doesn't even want to do it. What?
So, okay, on his turn, he's going to play a land. Bloodghast is going to come into play. And he's going to make 2 more zombies, at least.
Sometimes I find girls like this, I'm like, I have no idea why we're such a high match. And
Maybe 3 zombies?
why we are, and they never reply. I'm curious.
It's cute, though.
It's just a dog. It's cute.
And what we're going to need to draw, I think,
I like your dimples.
very close, very soon is an Engineered Explosives, which we have 2 in our deck. So it's possible to draw that card.
I go for the dark hair punky. It's just like my thing. I can't say no to it.
You are dark.
Wait, does he have 4 Bloodghasts in the graveyard?
And her name is WIZ.
Oh yeah, never mind. He's down to 10 cards left in his
This
deck.
is like a horrible person I would date. Like, I bet she's like horrible, and I'd be like, oh, I will just date you anyway. I don't care.
Shouldn't we avoid this pattern?
No. It's just a thing. It's just a thing, Becky. It makes me appreciate good relationships.
Okay, so all these zombies are gonna attack me.
Whoa. Yeah, we have 43.
I guess I should. Maybe if I would have named Cabal Therapy, I would be okay right now. Though it's hard for me to tell. Like, Dread Return kind of shuts off his entire plan, and he could have easily found one of those to put in his graveyard, too.
The only reason you get a 3 and not a 2 is because I was too late to move my mouse. I don't know which one you are. Your profile picture can't be 3 people.
I'm playing this like COD or not. It shouldn't be.
I know what you're playing. Okay, well, that Trinket Mage is like half the battle, but we can't do that yet.
Tell her the funny story about how
There's something floating online about.
What if it's like that brunette who's like, that ends up being like the woman I marry, and then you're like, yeah, I remember talking with your husband about how you thought you would just like destroy him.
Okay, so what's gonna happen here is he's gonna attack me for like a million.
See a girl like that, you know, like you're definitely like pretty attractive. You're a high percentage match, not that high. I'm like, you are probably interesting enough and attractive enough that I'd want to date you, but you're not low maintenance enough. That's what that's what these people have always ended up being.
Okay, so I don't know if I'm gonna die here, but I have to block here and keep this other thing alive. Oh, I died there. Okay, so I had to do that. I guess I could have had another turn. I would have drawn that, and nothing would have happened. Okay, so we move on to game 2. Now you guys know what trouble I'm in. All these things come in.
What do you want, man? Like, well, a guy who will like take me out and like really make me feel like a woman, you know, stuff like that. And I'm just like, I'm ordering macaroni and cheese and do it.
Oh, okay.
I hope you guys get to hear all this. It's very exciting for me.
Like high maintenance can mean many different things. So
Yeah.
it can mean like I like.
I mean, not that I don't
The
like
divoting
it.
top is going to be too slow, and we're never going to want to look for it. Skull Clamp is actually okay, because we can put it on our own guys and have them remove his bridges. Venser is way too slow, and I think Vendilion Click might just be worse than even Mind Sensor, but I don't think either is very good. Pride Mage is not very good in this matchup either. I guess it's better than some
Black
things.
Lotus.
No, they don't have it in the format
Put
yet.
it in the Black Lotus.
Okay. Let's see. What do I want to do here? I guess blue cards are good because I can pitch them to force.
I don't know what's going on with you. I can't see your face.
Yeah, I think I probably need another low drop there. I don't know. It seems to make sense.
You gotta.
Finding that green source is going to be a pain in the butt, though. Let's roll with this.
Just a comedian blonde. She was in that episode of Louie we were watching the other day.
I don't remember. You knew her name and I didn't.
No.
Posey Parker, whatever her name is.
No, not Posey.
Okay, so this is pretty good.
She talks
No, we're not going to mulligan this.
The small.
I'm going to drop the Pithing Needle and name Bazaar first, even if it means he can get off removal for it. I've got this double Meddling Mage, and he's mulling down to 5, so now to 4. Now to 3. Okay, so now to 2. He mulled to 1 card in his hand,
She's got Maria Bamford.
and then he kept. Okay, so all right then. We're going to go ahead and play this Pithing Needle and name Bazaar. Bazaar of Baghdad. Pass the turn. My opponent mulled to 1. So, well, that's what this deck has to do. And he has to molt until he gets a Bazaar. So I guess he didn't see one. And now he's just going to sit there and not do anything for a while. And then this turn, we are going to crack this. Find an Underground Sea in case I draw Yixla Jailer. Play a Meddling Mage and name... what is it called? Why can't I think of the name of the card? I'll just go to his deck. Nature's Claim. He could also have Dark Blast, but I don't care about that. Or Chain of Vapor.
Ugh, my nice girl I went to high school with.
I went to that high school too. Who are you?
She was
No
like
names.
super thin and like
No names.
really simple.
Simple and thin.
Just very thin, yeah. Yeah.
This looks young.
I'm not going to play that crypt. That's
27.
makes it more likely for me to
We
die.
wouldn't go long, but you like just sometimes.
Uh,
That good.
I'm going to take the safe option,
Yeah.
and we're playing another one of these.
What? No,
I can't
go
even
away.
see her.
What is? What's
And then we're going to name
face?
Ingot Chewer.
You too.
We're cracking this.
Ratio there.
Just plum coffee.
I don't know what's happening over there, but it's making me
You
nervous.
look angry.
I think this is what's going to get the concession now.
I seriously just flung coffee into my eye.
You flung coffee into your eye? Well, you deserve it. That's God's punishment of you for looking at all these women lustfully.
I'm the one lusting. I haven't been punished.
It's only Brian is really objectifying.
Your punishment is that you have to watch someone else, my wife,
I'm
be
not
punished.
objectifying. I'm looking at the match percentage and saying like, oh, you might be a good match.
So instead of
And then I
objectifying
look
their
at
bodies, you're objectifying their match
I'm
percentage.
objectifying their personality to more efficiently find someone who's a good match for me. I don't find anything morally objectionable about that.
Can I say something though?
What?
You're only taking into account looks and match. You're not actually looking at their profiles.
So the match is a pretty good approximation of personality.
All these cards suck and they don't do anything I'm worried about. I guess the Narcomoeba can block this thing. I don't know if I want to...
Yeah.
Do we drop this? I think this makes us win in 2 turns, so we're doing it.
I dig it.
Did they see the scores?
Huh?
Did they see the scores?
Only if they rate me high too.
Do they have other photos?
I mean, heard sometimes awkward math. She's a math teacher with hipster tendencies.
Is that what it says? Does it say I'm a math teacher with hipster
That
tendencies?
is word for word what it says.
Oh my god. Well, I hope nothing happens to her.
She likes being grammatically correct.
Oh my god. This person needs to be...
Glasses and tattoos.
I'm playing this so I can
She
tap
likes
something.
Bourbon.
She likes BSG.
Oh my god. This person doesn't sound like a real human.
Oh, she's only looking for new friends and activity partners.
For Halloween, I dressed as Zooey Deschanel.
You didn't.
I don't think
I was
she
doing an
did.
impression of her. Okay, well, we won that game because he mulled a 1. I don't know how I feel about that. I guess I feel like I would have liked the hand that I had in a game that he had an actual chance, and now he's going to be on the play.
Excuse me.
Are there any changes I want to make? I don't think so. Maybe additional blockers are just good? I don't know.
She has so many international friends.
Hmm.
And she has a shirt that says Save Animals or something.
Save animals.
High angle photos, low match percentage.
I'm keeping the Vendilion click in. I've decided. Wonder if is Venser good in this match? He bounce a land. It kind of sucks. So slow. Okay, so we at least took this guy to a game 3, and this bug happens all the time. This hand is going to be way too slow to win on the
I
draw.
hope I end up dating one of these people like for a long time, and then you can be like, "What did Brian say when I came up with a quick match?" And you're like,
So we're going to mull. And we're going to keep this.
"What? You don't remember? No, that's what he said."
And I am actually going to play the Meddling Mage and the Pithing Needle on the first turn. And I'm going to go for Nature's Claim and hope that he doesn't have an Ingot Chewer. And I'm going to try and win that way.
I think you have a type. I think I've distilled it.
I probably do, man.
So I'm going to guess Nature's Claim and hope that he can't find an Ingot Chewer, in other words. And we're going to try to win based on that.
Calorie pretty quick.
Really?
Yeah.
Do you know what it is?
No, but it's always easier to see for someone to choose your type than for you to define your type.
Okay, so he kept a 5-card hand. That means he probably has a Bizarre. No, he doesn't.
This is like another one of those like brunettes who would destroy me. Yeah, I say that just because they look like Tiki. That's how you judge it.
Okay, sorry, I'm nervous. I wasn't talking there because I was nervous.
I don't like her eyeliner.
We're going to name Nature's Claim here.
That was a picture of her boobs. Only.
Do you hear that? My wife just goes, that was a
That's
picture of her
face
boobs
above her boobs.
only.
She's like pointing to her boobs.
So now we just have to find enough lands to play this Trinket Mage in like 2 turns. But I think this is worth... Wouldn't you have played the Bizarre?
Doesn't bother me.
Why would he have played the City of Brass?
So that's not what high maintenance means. It's fake nails.
Okay, so All I want is
I think I made a
single
mistake by
relationship
playing that
with
Lotus
someone
Petal.
share my love, lying in bed, watching Netflix.
But we're doing it now. We have to
tea,
commit.
drinking scotch. Also, someone that play 2-player mode, Scott Pilgrim, or Portal 2.
Okay. So I think we're going to lose this game. Well, he didn't blow up the pithing needle, so I guess he has an ingot chewer.
Believe it or not. But no, you think they're horoscopes.
I'm gonna have to...
Okay, he named Force of Will, and so our hand was revealed. Basically, this means he has a chance to remove our Trinket Mage here, which is a problem for us.
Whoa.
I would definitely put you as a 4 or 5 if we had a higher magic percentage.
A 4 or 5? Okay, and there's the ingot chewer.
There you go.
As I feared. So I think I made an error there by not waiting. And we just... Okay, so
It's
that
not
was
right,
lucky.
see. We chose each other, see? I rated how she rated me.
Oh, interesting.
My wife is figuring out how OkCupid works. Thank you, OkCupid, for supporting Mtgo Academy. Use OkCupid. Ba-ching! Pockets check. Okay, so now he's got a Bazaar and we're screwed again.
I'm lucky enough to have never had to have used OkCupid. I used high school.
Yeah.
You started dating AJ when you were like, what?
When AJ was
17?
When AJ was pre-pubescent.
When AJ was... Is he pubescent?
I think...
He was just getting pubescent.
So I think, yeah, my wife keeps using the word
I think
pubescent.
it was
I'm getting
for the
nervous.
facial
My
hair.
banana bread beer is getting warm and I'm getting drunk and anxious.
I think
My opponent is activating Bazaar of Baghdad because I played my Lotus Petal in the wrong order.
You're not going to be able to post this at all.
Yeah, I am. This can be filthy. The only people who watch Classic are adults. Full-on adults. Full-on adults who've experienced penetrative sex. Oh my god. No, my internet just crashed. Did you guys, like, do something?
No.
Okay, pausing the recording. See you in a minute.
Friends or a lot of people's like... I'm
All right, we're back.
in an open relationship.
And he's...
And the other day I've run into 2 couples that have come up that have like been...
Hard casting a
we're
narc
couple looking to
amoeba.
have a threesome.
And no, he's not going to be able to... He's going to try and cast that Cabal therapy, but it's not going to work. That's what he tried to do.
Yeah, you and AJ can set up for that.
Grafdigger's Cage kept that from working, didn't it? Ha!
I think a threesome is going to work. To repeat AJ. Just look what you just did.
What are you talking about? And I just ripped a Force Well, which he just tried to Cabal therapy against. So we're in okay shape now, even though I would have rather found a land there. Take that, deck.
I made plans with... I like started making plans with a couple to have a threesome, and then like I was just like, I'm so bored and busy. This isn't worth it.
I hope you guys heard that too. I'm not repeating it though, in case you didn't.
Like a couple messaged me here.
Why are you on it?
Huh?
Why are you on it?
Yeah, if you're not going to do it when that happens.
Yeah.
Because I still go on the normal dates. Also, that was when I was like really busy at work.
Oh.
I wasn't dating like anyone at that point.
Oh, so you're going to med school now, and now you're going to date people.
Yeah, we're talking about a guy who's currently going into a fast-track Harvard pre-med program. That's what we're talking about right now. Now the question is, do I keep both these guys in my hand because I can pitch one to Force? I know by the YouTube analytics how many of you are women, and there are a good 0.2% of you that could be after this fine strapping gentleman. It could just be that you falsely reported your sex in your YouTube account.
It could be.
Okay.
For the 0.2% of women, if you want to care for his dead corpse every day, after he comes home from residency, go for it.
Okay, yeah, dead corpse. Nothing more redundant than that. I'm actually...
Dead corpse really does describe me in bed.
Doubly.
Very, very stiff.
Talk about your rigor mortis, huh? God, everybody's gonna, because of the slight noise canceling that this mic actually does, everybody's just gonna hear me talking, and it's gonna sound like the weirdest schizophrenic in the world. We might actually win this match, guys.
Why do you have like tons of champagne flutes here?
They were all from the in-laws. They love their champagne flutes.
Actually, they don't. That's why we got them.
There's not even a bridge in the graveyard.
That is actually a 5-ounce pour.
Bridge is the only thing I have to be scared of, and there's not one in there. I don't have to worry about Icarids coming back.
Drink a lot.
No, I just mean that's literally.
Wow, another card we can't play.
Last should be.
Okay.
Just like no one ever pours that much.
No. Usually I drink more, but I wasn't
So 2 Ichorids, 2 Cabal therapies. None of them can come into play right now. He's still got a ton of dredgers, though.
Yeah.
Um,
you know, I'm straight. I'm single and ready.
I really wish we'd drawn a land there. That would have been much more satisfying. But we're going to counter probably whatever next spell he plays. That's for sure.
84.
Don't put real information.
November.
Don't
Just say like November. Yeah, there we go. Zip code, Somerville.
Okay, there's a bridge. So now we can do maybe some relevant things like a Bloodghast. But a Bloodghast isn't going to block, and there's no way in hell I'm going to be blocking it. There's a Chain of Vapor in his graveyard, so we don't have to worry about that. Though he may have boarded more in.
What's your email address?
I don't know what email address to use.
Just use your Gmail address.
I've got lots of them. I don't really.
Which one do you check?
I could check one of them.
Okay, so now there's another bridge from below in the graveyard.
Just put in the email address you checked the most.
Maybe he's looking for Dark Blast? I don't know what he's doing. I think he's just being desperate at this point and can't tap his Cities of Brass because he's going to die. And now we can play a Trinket Mage, and I think we win on this turn.
I hate your computer.
B13. It's perfectly fine if you...
I don't want this on the recording.
Okay, so I'm going to play a Trinket Mage, find a Tormod's Crypt, blow up his graveyard, and then we win the game.
No. I don't think.
All right.
Damn it.
So I think he's helpless now, and we win on our turn.
No.
What?
I don't think you recognize what that makes me seem like.
What that makes me... I don't know what my wife's talking about anymore. Don't know if you can hear it.
We're making a fake OkCupid account. Don't put that one.
Don't you want it to be like an alter ego of you that's pretty close,
he's
so
trying-
that you can
he's
see
trying-
the people who'd really be matched up?
Don't put. Hold on.
We gotta make this like the dark side.
Our opponent has been very polite and pleasant to play against. Dredge is hard to play and hard to play against, and I hope you guys enjoyed Classic League. Probably won't make top 8. See you guys for the Invitational on my birthday, July 20th. That's my birthday.